Hello friends! Today I am back with another video, and today in this video I built a community garden space. It is a park, it's not officially a community garden. I do have eco lifestyle. You'll see that in a lot of objects I have used, but I didn't want to make it a community garden because then it would be one of those like interchangeable lots, and I don't want to have to build 3 lots. And I wouldn't want the lot to like change to something else while you're playing with it. So I just decided to make it functional as a park. I feel like that's fine. So if you want it to function as other things, you might have to add some things if you want it to function as like an actual community garden, but I thought it was cute like this. And also it being a park makes it probably just easier for people that don't have other packs. I guess I did use a lot of packs. I use a lot of packs in every single thing I build, but yeah, I tried. I tried to make it good. I really like building parks. This is something I really like, building community lots. I think it's so fun because with houses I have this like habit to create like the same rooms but in different shapes over and over again, or like a different color scheme. So I feel like I get stuck too easily when it comes to building houses. And then with community lots, you usually get like a different idea. So I'll have the idea to like, I don't know, make like a book cafe. This is something I've built before. Like, I don't know, I just get like more different ideas. Because, you know, a house is a house. I guess it depends on the people living in it and like the style it is and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like I get stuck really easily doing the same thing over and over again. And I feel like I don't have that as easily when it comes to community lots. So I had a lot of fun with this. I thought it was very fun and exciting, but I cut out so much of it because this video was going to be way too long, and I didn't really want it to be because, I don't know, I don't like my videos being like super long unless I'm like, I really want to like show parts of it, because I cut out all the landscaping, I think, or at least most of it. Because landscaping is like obviously a big part of a park, but it's really repetitive and it takes so long. It takes absolutely forever. So I didn't want to like put that in and then have it take forever. Because I felt like that was just not a good way for anyone to spend their time. And then also I changed around a lot of things constantly in this build. So you'll see me like placing stuff, deleting stuff, and sometimes you'll like jump to another place in time, and like some random things will be somewhere and then they'll disappear again, and like things will have changed without you seeing it. That's just because usually it's stuff that I didn't keep, or like you've already watched me do something else with it, so I didn't want to have you watch it again. So I don't know. This video, I cut out a lot of it because I just didn't want it to be too long. I think houses are more fun to watch when they're long. I also just don't have that much to say today, so this morning when I woke up, my voice sounded really, really weird. It's, you know, when you wake up and your voice sounds really like crackly? That's how my voice sounded this morning, but like an hour after I woke up. I'd already been awake for a while, I'd like been talking for a while, and then suddenly my voice went like weird. And I feel like it's been kind of weird all day. Like it's better now, and then it goes through like phases. But if my voice sounds a little weird or different than usual, that's why. I don't know what's going on. I probably just have a cold. It is very cold outside, and I've been waking up really early lately, so my immune system's probably just like, ooh. I've also just been like to school, so I see a lot of people, which is not the most convenient thing, you know, during COVID times, but it's okay. Let's not talk about that right now. Not in the mood for that. But I like to talk about my sim streams. I know that even if you don't care about Twitch, you might still care about this, because I just tell stories about the things like my Twitch Let's Plays, I guess. Because so much happens and it's so much fun. And if you want to watch them, I have them linked down below. But the last stream I did it yesterday, on Wednesday, and oh my god, it was so much fun, but such a mess. Like, someone came in at the end of the stream and was like, why do you have so many graves? And I like explained them all, and then they were like, oh wow, there's so much drama. And I was like, yeah. There is, that's true. You're 100% right, there is so much drama. So you've already heard about, if you watched my last video, you already know that I, killed my sim and had to bring her back to life. But I am killing a lot of sims. Anyway, I want to tell you about one very specific death, because this one, it really hurt my feelings at first. Not the death, but just the story of it. So I want to paint you a picture. Okay, so I was, when you like playing and then you get like, I don't know, I think it probably comes with Get Famous, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm just guessing because usually you get fame from these pop-ups, but I'm not 100% sure. But you get these pop-ups on your screen that are like, oh, this person was at work and then this happened. And then you can click one and one of them's like, get fame but like lose your job or something. Like there's always like a bad side, and then the other one's just like nothing happens. So I got one of those, and the thing was, because my sim is a food critic, so I was reading it and it was like, yeah, your sim, like, she'll get fame and she'll make an enemy, and I was like, oh, that's fine. So the thing said you're at a restaurant and the food is terrible, so do you want to like barge in to the kitchen and then like do an inspection of the kitchen because the food is bad, or do you just want to leave and write a review and then have it be over with? So I was like, okay, I'll be a good person and like barge into the kitchen for inspection, because they're probably like cooking rats in there. Like there's probably something bad going on. So my sim goes into the kitchen. I get a pop-up and it's like, your sim goes into the kitchen, like live streaming the whole thing. And I was like, oh God, this is not gonna go well for me, is it? And then it's like the kitchen's empty and there's a woman like on the floor crying. And I was like, oh no, I just ruined someone's life. And then my sim made an enemy with this woman, and this woman was like, yeah, I own the family business, but I failed them and I'm all by myself and I've disappointed everyone. And I was like, oh my God, I've ruined this woman's life completely. Which is very painful. This woman was an elder. She was crying on the floor because of it. I just ruined her life. I ruined her restaurant. I ruined her family business. I was very sad. So then I decided, okay, let's invite the sim over and I'm gonna like make it up to her because I feel bad. So I invite over this sim. She's an elder. Everything's great. She like hangs out with me for a bit. I try to be friends with her. It works out fine. And then the option flirt comes up. And then someone in my chat, thank you, Inka, they go, well, I'm just like, if I woohoo with her, then I'll die. That's what I said. Then she'll die, haha. And I don't know if I said it or if they said it, but then they were like, oh yeah, do it. Okay, so then I was like, do I want to do this? Am I evil? And I was like, you know what? I've already ruined this woman's life. It can't get much worse. She probably doesn't have any family left because she's, an elder and apparently the only person running the family business. So it probably can't get much worse for her anyway. So, my sim woohoos this sim in a dumpster about 3 times. And then she dies. But my sim used to be married to Penny, like Penny Pizzazz. But then Penny Pizzazz died because I killed her. Oops. That was our first murder. Anyway, she deserved it. She was mean. But she like her ghost still hangs out sometimes. Like we're still together while she was a ghost. We like became girlfriends again. So I was like, okay, that's great. She can hang out with me. But then she comes out of her like tombstone. She comes out of it. And then she watches me woohoo this old lady in a dumpster. So then I get out of the dumpster after the woohoo. This woman's dying. Penny's slapping me in the face because she just watched me cheat on her with someone else. And then Grim Reaper shows up and kills the woman, and then everyone's crying, and Penny's really, really angry. And my sim is just like, there's so many emotions that she doesn't even feel sadness or anger. Like, it was a mess. Again, the Twitch VOD will already be up by the time that this video is up, so you can watch it if you want to. The whole stream was just chaos and drama in the best way possible, because I killed Mortimer Goth as well. He didn't really deserve it. He didn't do anything. It just kind of happened that way, so, oops, I'm sorry. It's okay. But I ended up marrying Bella. So that's fun. I feel so bad. I'm so mean to my Sims, but I'm just trying to be rich. And I was like, well, I can, you know, get rich from, because I got one of those phone calls that was like, do you want money? Because you can get some. And then I was like, yes, please. And then it was like, okay, well, you have to get married in a week. So my Sim did that. She married Bella Goth. And now we're pregnant with Bella Goth's baby. So there's a lot of stuff going on. If you have never been to my Twitch streams, maybe go, because if you're interested in this kind of Sims chaos, I think you'll like it. I think you'll have a good time. So, yeah. Thank you for listening to my rant about my Sims. I think it's really funny. See, I don't play a lot of The Sims because I feel like I get bored of it really easily, but when you're doing it and then Twitch chat's telling you like, oh, you should do that, then it becomes more fun. Like, I want my Sims to have chaos in their lives, and this is exactly what I wanted. And now my Sim's pregnant, like, we're doing a really good job. We have made like 100,000 simoleons. I need to make 1 million, so we're not there yet, but we're getting there. So yeah, I'm very excited. This game is fun. Look, if you needed some more motivation to play The Sims 4, this is my motivation for you. Go cause some chaos. If you want to do this in a like easier way and don't have to like set fire to Sims and like lock them in pools, get MC Command Center, because you can literally just make people drop dead like that. It literally takes 2 seconds. It's amazing. I love it. MC Command Center is great. Anyway, I talked about my Sims literally this whole video, but not that much other stuff has happened to me, so that's okay. I hope you had a good week. I hope you have a good weekend, or whatever time it is that you're watching this. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate that. I go through phases being like, should I do more YouTube or should I do more Twitch? Because like I feel like I can't do both, but I kind of just want to keep doing both as long as I can, because I think it's really fun. And now I have like a good balance. I do like gameplay on Twitch and then building on YouTube. I don't know. I have a good time. I think this is fun. Thank you for hanging out with me and giving me all your support. I really appreciate that. So, thank you very much. And I will see you all next week. Goodbye!